Hey there guys, it's Joey. So I've been to the crystal market this morning and picked up a few little bits that I'm really pleased with, and it's interesting to see how the crystals I actually resonated towards actually sort of tie into the Ogum in really unexpected ways. And the first way is these. These look about as far away from water crystals as you can get, right? You'd be wrong. These are stromatolite. They're actually a fossil. Their actual element is water, Neptune and Moon, and they are one of the oldest fossils known, some dating back over 3.5 billion years. Actually, structures formed by huge colonies of blue-green algae connecting them to water. The metaphysical properties are steadfastness, persistence, stability, connection to the essence of life, resilience, versatility, assists in emotional healing, removing blockages in a gentle way from all chakras, as well as assisting in past life recall, which actually makes a lot of sense when you think about it. I hadn't really thought about using fossils for past life recall, but it actually does make a lot of sense as they span the centuries. For me, fossils had always been primarily about grounding, and I thought that that's what these were going to be about, sort of grounding and keeping myself present. But I was really pleasantly surprised about the energies to do with water. So I was really pleasantly surprised by that. I haven't worked with those before, so that will be interesting. One I have worked with and is following me around. I sometimes do have crystals follow me around a little bit. And this is rhodonite. So rhodonite is one of those crystals that I really do associate with the Morrigan. I have my little sort of, I guess it's like a mini obelisk, and it sort of has almost a depiction of the Morrigan within it, and it is permanently on my Morrigan altar. The properties of it are actually to do with emotional balancing. It sort of clears away past wounds, scars from the past, encourages new love, and grounds us and promotes balance. It helps aid us in achieving our highest potential, as well as helping us overcome emotional shock, emotional panic, and also aids us in cases of emotional self-destruction, codependency, and abuse. It's a crystal that promotes love throughout difficulty, and I don't think I can think of another crystal which really resonates with the Morrigan that way, in such a way, and yet seems to be so completely ignored every other place I've ever seen crystals promoted for the Morrigan. You always get your blacks, and you'll get your garnets, and as in blacks as in tourmaline, obsidian, jet. But rhodonite promotes strength, courage to overcome. It sort of speaks to people who have been through turmoil and emotional abuse and all the rest of it, helping them to rediscover self-love and be strong enough to overcome these things. And that to me is more Morrigan-esque than a lot of the crystals that are often promoted as hers. So I got these four because I do have a few already. I got these four because I really wanted some more of the darker ones, and it's going to be to do with emotional balancing work for me. Possibly they will make their way onto the altar at some point, but I just felt the need to pick some more up. They are associated with earth or fire, depending on where you read. I'd always associated them as more of a fire one myself, but there you go. So finally they had a replacement turquoise palm stone. It's a very small palm stone, but it is a palm stone nonetheless. It's to do with being the stone of the shaman, as well as the stone of the warrior and the stone of the kings. Purification dispels all negativity, but I really enjoy it for its protective elements. I think it is one of the most protective crystals, and I always feel really, really safe carrying turquoise. So interestingly enough, turquoise often shows up when I'm engaging with water-based ogum or energies, and according to traditional thought, it actually is about uniting earth and sky, male and female balance, you know, and has almost nothing to do with water, even though its colouring is very water-esque, and I think it almost looks like a turtle shell, this one. So, but maybe that's just for its emotional balancing, to purify away negativity on all forms, including emotional ones, and protecting you. So I got a new one of those because my old one broke, and I took it as a sign of psychic attack and couldn't get a new one really. And the last one was really, really interesting and really, really beautiful and not very expensive for what... So, there we go. Let's have a roll around with it. This is pink tourmaline and lepidolite mica. So I'm assuming it therefore combines the two energies, which are, for pink tourmaline, which is another one of these crystals that follows me around at the minute, cleanses the emotional body through the high heart center. It's about love, spirituality, peace, understanding, awareness, as well as promoting trust, healing, heart chakra, releasing negative emotions such as guilt, anxiety and stress, and the courage to change old life patterns and recover a passion for life. Lepidolite in mica is to do with the crown chakra and the acceptance of divine order, refinding joy in life, passion. It's also connected to the heart chakra. Love for others, love for the self, peace, resolution and communication. So actually the two crystals work in real harmony with the energies. So I haven't worked with this, and I was actually looking at a lepidolite before this and ended up going for this one. So it's really lovely though. Different. So I'm going to be working with that one this weekend, I think. So yeah, just a few little crystals. The tumblestones were not expensive at all. None of it was actually. It was all relatively good bargains on the market this week. So yeah, so that's it for this crystal haul video. Many blessings.